Despite the challenges of getting a US visa currently, the Indian market has been the fastest to revive for Mammoth Lakes, which is the gateway to Yosemite National Park in California. In order to reintroduce the destination to the Indian travel trade and to boost arrivals further in 2023, Michael Vanderhurst, Director of International Mammoth Lakes Tourism, recently visited India to meet with tour operators and media. Vanderhurst tells India Outbound that Mammoth Lakes is a year-round destination as it offers fantastic summer activities like hiking or cycling, has the best fall colors in autumn, and the heaviest snow for skiing in North America.
Just to reintroduce Mammoth Lakes and Mono County as a destination for our Indian visitors. The Indian market has clearly been our first international market to return to visiting the mountains of California. It was very obvious this last June, July, August, September, seeing a huge amount of Indian nationals visiting Mammoth Lakes, whether it was honeymooners, whether it was small families, or groups up to 15, 20 people out experiencing the hiking, the lakes, nature, and really enjoying themselves. I would assume, from what I've heard just being here in market, the current situation is about a 1,000-day wait to get a new visa, which is, you know, as an American, that's a little bit disgraceful on our side. I understand the embassy is a little bit short-staffed, and they're moving forward with some actions to take care of that or help make that waiting time smaller. So most of the Indian visitors that we have seen return to California and Mammoth Lakes post-pandemic clearly are visitors who are holding a valid visa as of now. Well, pre-pandemic, this market was one of our fastest growing. We were seeing a huge year-over-year amount of growth. And you know, our proposition is a little bit different than other destinations in the Western United States. We're a part of the overall California experience, the California road trip, we like to call it. So you can put together an itinerary that includes iconic cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, and all the activities you can do there. But we like to really promote the fact that we're the mountains of California and we're the gateway to Yosemite National Park, which is arguably one of the most famous national parks in all of the United States. We're so close to Yosemite, 45 minutes by car, that you can make Mammoth Lakes your base and explore Yosemite on a day trip. And then come back, you've got a beautiful meal, a great hotel, and all the outdoor adventure that you can do in the Mammoth Lakes area to do the following day. I think Mammoth Lakes is a great destination for the FIT traveler, whether it's a couple, whether it's honeymooners or a small family, to come and spend 3-4 nights in Mammoth Lakes, experience, like I said, Yosemite National Park, Bodie, which is the official ghost town of California, Mono Lake, but also experience all the outdoor activities that Mammoth Lakes offers, whether it's hiking, whether it's mountain biking, stand-up paddle boarding, horseback riding. There's so many different things to do. Our story is not gambling, and our story is not outlet shopping. Our story is having an amazing outdoor experience during the day with clean, fresh air, and at night, the whole nighttime sky of stars is available, and then doing something just as awesome the next day. So the Indian visitor who's going to be coming to Mammoth Lakes is probably a couple or a family or a group of people that are very excited about being outdoors. They want to go hiking or fishing or horseback riding, and they want to experience the Sierra Nevada mountains, which is one of the biggest mountain ranges in all of North America. Or the other visitor from India is somebody who wants to experience the snow. We are a summer destination half the year. The other half of the year, we're one of the biggest, most famous ski resorts in all of the United States. Whether somebody from India is experienced skier or snowboarder, or they want to come and learn, We have an amazing experience waiting for them. We start skiing and snowboarding the first Thursday in November, and most years we are skiing and snowboarding through June, sometimes up to the 4th of July. So it's a really, really great spot to learn. We have a huge amount of snow, but at the end of the day, it's also California, right? So we've got great amount of sunshine, very moderate temperatures. So it's a great place for kids to learn because they're not whining about their fingers getting cold or their ears or, get me a hot cocoa, Mom, I'm dying out here. So it's a great spot to learn that sport as well. Yeah, I'd say probably 85% of our Indian visitors tend to come June through October, and the other 15% come for the winter experience. So there's no doubt the vast majority of our Indian visitation comes in the summer and the autumn, September, October. And that being because Americans have gone back to work, our kids have gone back to school, so we're no longer vacationing. But in September and October, everything is open in Mammoth Lakes, all the restaurants, all the activities, all the retail, but it's low season for us. So it's a great value proposition to come in September, October. You're still wearing shorts, you're still enjoying really good weather, but we also have one of the best areas in all of the US to see the fall colors. Our fall colors tend to be mainly aspen trees, so golds and yellows, and our fall color season usually is about 6 weeks long. So the change starts at the top of the mountain. About a couple weeks later, the middle of the mountains, you get the yellows and the golds, and then at the end of the 6 weeks, it's down on the valley floor. So you have a very long window of time to see some amazing fall colors. Yeah, so climate change is an unfortunate reality that I think the entire globe is starting to see the effects of. California is no different. As you mentioned, California really makes the news for a lot of wildfires. There has not been a very proactive management approach to the California forests the last 100 years. That has changed. Our federal partners are starting to realize that they have to be much more proactive in maintaining the overall health of our national forests. We have been very, very fortunate in Mammoth Lakes that we have not been directly affected by any of the wildfires over the last couple years. However, anytime on the international side, when the two words Yosemite and wildfire are put together, people think that the park is literally burning down. And that's not the case. Yosemite is a huge, huge national park, and there may be a wildfire in a certain corner of the park, but the overall park does not just burn down like that. Now, having said that, as we mentioned earlier, half of our story is a winter ski story, and snow and climate change tend not to be friends. So we're doing everything we can to be very proactive to make sure that our visitor who comes to Mammoth Lakes is really, really embracing the idea of stewardship of the environment. Be very mindful of your waste. Be very mindful of your carbon footprint. We have a very, very easy and convenient public transportation system that can get anyone, anywhere in Mammoth Lakes. No ticket, no voucher, hop on, hop off, very easy. We definitely try and encourage our visitors to leave their cars at their hotel, take public transportation everywhere. We're also very, very mindful of the amount of water we use in Mammoth Lakes, and we definitely try and conserve it as much as we can.